center of cyber activity. This is really the epicenter, the belly button of business, right in the middle of Times Square.
Terry Torok is creative director of XS New York, a place where he says the consumer can become a cyber athlete in a socially interactive environment. It looks like a mix between an arcade and a nightclub, with a cyber cafe thrown in. But virtual reality games are the main attraction.
From virtual environments, you can fly an F-1 jet fighter upside down at Mach 1 and take barrel rolls, tilts, and rolls. You can step into a virtual motorcycle ride and blast at over 100 miles an hour down the streets. You can also go hang gliding over there, and believe it or not, hang gliding in the virtual environment is a very relaxing environment. You can also step up the stage and compete in the cyberathlon, compete for prizes.
Some of these virtual rides, like the jet fighter simulator and the hang glider, were originally created for training purposes. Others, like the skiing simulator and golf, are strictly for fun.
There's over 30 golf courses to choose from, the best from all around the world, from Mauna Kea to Pebble Beach to Torrey Pines. You can play the back nine of Torrey Pines and play the front nine of Pebble Beach. Where in the world can you do that?
Right now, XS New York is open for previews. It officially opens in March.
Airplane without being airborne. Putter around world-famous golf courses without leaving New York, where a club is something you use to lock your car. Hang glide without either hanging or gliding. Even the biggest chicken can live dangerously here at XS New York. What's XS stand for?
It's obviously excessive.
Terry Torok is the creative director at Times Square's newest cyber entertainment center. You can't escape the word cyber here. The MCs are known as
cyber hosts.
There's even a cyber jock making music. Who better than to send on this assignment than a cyber idiot? I don't get this. I just started. I'm thinking out of control. We're going upside down whether we want to or not. Now, a lot of video arcades have games like the Alpine Surfer or the Super Bike, though not everyone has the unique riding style favored by this young man. Maybe his technique is what enables him to reach such amazing speeds. 2,000 miles an hour. 2,000 miles an hour. But what makes XS New York different is its focus on virtual reality. Forget the old dot-eating Pac-Man.
You'll notice familiar games like Pac-Man are now virtual, where you are Pac-Man.
You're the one eating the dots now. You can get some sense of what the player sees by looking at the monitor. So what if you look pretty silly?
Don't I have something better to do with my time? Well, no, not right now.
Hey, neither did we, though the virtual hang glider seemed to be on the fritz.
I'll be placing a PC in it.
PC, huh?
Yes.
We've been trying to hang glide all day.
Give me 5 more minutes, maybe hang gliding.
We were above the Grand Canyon for $5 a ride. You know virtual reality is working when you crash, rather than the computer. And speaking of crashing, every hour they run competitions here. I found myself pitted against 2 tough-looking guys from the Bronx and a 12-year-old boy. Have you done this before?
Number 3 is Jeannie, trying to intimidate her partner over here. Talking trash.
It didn't work. 12-year-old Michael outraced us all. What was I doing wrong?
You were kind of hitting the walls and stuff.
You're supposed to hit the wall with virtual golf. But even virtual golfers make mistakes.
Ian, one thing, putter. Yes.
What's he doing?
He was going to use an iron on the putting green.
They have a slogan here.
You're at XS New York, where too much is not enough.
For some, too much was more than enough.
It goes upside down, and it's very nice. It is very nice, but it's too much, you know? Too much.
You actually hit the emergency button?
Yeah.
They strap you into the Canyon Runner Virtual Fighter. This is what you see as you fly through a canyon trying to evade missiles.
You feel like you're actually in a plane because you're just moving back and forth. You know, you don't really, I don't know how to fly a plane, right?
You can't expect a cyber rookie to appreciate all this stuff. Oh, forget it. So we got an expert's evaluation.
It's pretty good. It's a little bit expensive, but it's pretty good.
$7 for a 5-minute ride on the virtual fighter plane. Because the cameraman rolls when the plane does, you won't see us turn upside down. You will see all the blood rush into my head. I think we're hitting some turbulence. Hold on, Jim, hold on. Even virtual reality can be hair-raising. Gmo, CNN, New York.
Open in Times Square. It's called XS New York, and game players are giving it raves.
It's a symphony of sounds and experiences. Mix the internet with video games, throw in virtual reality, and you've got the high-tech playground of the new millennium.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are at XS New York, where too much is not enough.
By definition, XS New York is a 20,000 square foot multi-level game area. With no advertisement and before it's officially open, XS New York has drawn 10 to 20,000 people a week since previews began in December. People come here to do things you can't normally do in a big city: ride jet skis, go hang gliding, take a turn in a flight simulator, and play 18 holes of golf.
We were going to go to someplace else, but we decided to come here because this place is really awesome.
I don't have a PC at home, so I come here to use the computer. Plus, the atmosphere is really good.
Thanks to the internet, players from around the world can enter into competition with visitors to XS New York. Cyber hosts like Russ Hamilton try to juggle all the high-tech hoopla.
They see games, but they see virtual reality, and then they see a restaurant, and there's a lot of wide-eyed ambling at times, so the hosts are kind of an embrace.
Game players aren't the only ones embracing the idea of this high-tech hall. Noting that the gaming industry rakes in about $16 billion a year, Steven Spielberg has announced that he'll open a similar game area in Seattle. And Sega GameWorks has plans to open its own game area here in Times Square.